Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We've got a brand new weather system developing, and you know what that means. It's about to bring a whole lot of rain across South India, starting as soon as today. So let's break down exactly what's going on and who's going to get wet.
So the big question on everyone's mind is, right, where is it actually going to rain today? Don't worry, we're going to get right into the nitty-gritty, district by district.
Okay, here's the headline for you. We are expecting widespread convective rain. Now, that's the kind of rain that forms when warm, moist air shoots up really fast. Think big, puffy clouds and intense showers. This whole system is set to hit Tamil Nadu and its neighbors today. So if you've been waiting for the monsoon to really kick into gear, well, this is it. But what's causing this big shift all of a sudden? Well, it's all thanks to a new weather system that has just popped up. Let's take a little peek behind the curtain at the atmospheric engine that's driving all this rain.
You know, the science behind this is pretty cool. We have what's called a low-pressure area that's formed over near Myanmar. The easiest way to think about it is like a giant vacuum cleaner in the sky. It's literally sucking in all these westerly winds that are packed with moisture from the sea, and it's aiming them right at South India. That's what's going to trigger all the rain we're about to see.
Okay, so now that we've got the why figured out, let's talk about the where. We're going to start with a big picture forecast for the whole South Indian region, kicking things off on the western coast. First up, Kerala and Karnataka. Both of these states are sitting right in the path of these moisture-loaded winds, but some places are definitely going to get hit harder than others. So for Kerala, it's the central districts that are really going to feel this. If you're in Thrissur, Ernakulam, Kottayam, or Alappuzha, get ready for some moderate to heavy showers. Now, for the rest of the state, all the way from Kasaragod up north down to Thiruvananthapuram in the south, you're still looking at some rain, but it'll likely be a bit lighter. Now, let's hop over to Karnataka, where we're seeing a pretty similar story. There's a band of moderate to heavy rain expected across the eastern and southern parts of the state. We're talking areas from Badar and Raichur all the way down through Bengaluru. For other districts, expect some lighter showers. All right, let's shift our focus a little bit eastward. Both Andhra Pradesh and Telangana are also on the list to get some pretty significant rainfall from this system. Looks like Andhra Pradesh is in for a very active day. The southern districts, places like Kurnool all the way down to Chittoor, should brace for some widespread moderate to heavy rain. We could even see some thunderstorms mixed in. The interior Rayalaseema region will probably see a little less intensity, more like light to moderate showers, while the coastal areas up north can expect some decent moderate rainfall. And over in Telangana, there's a specific group of districts in the south and east, like Yandadri and Khammam, that need to be prepared for moderate to heavy rain, and there's a really strong chance of some thunder too. For Hyderabad and other parts of the state, it's looking more like light to moderate showers. And now, let's talk about Tamil Nadu. We saw some initial showers yesterday, but today, that rain is expected to get much more organized and cover a lot more ground. Let's dive into the region-by-region breakdown. So for the next 24 hours, the picture is pretty clear. The entire coastal belt, basically from Chennai all the way down to Karikal, is on alert for moderate to heavy rain, with a good chance for thunderstorms. But as you start moving inland, the intensity should ease up a bit, dropping to light or moderate. So the big takeaway here is that the coast is really going to see the brunt of this rainfall today. So that's what's on tap for the next 24 hours. But this is just one piece of the bigger northeast monsoon puzzle. Let's look a little further down the road at what's coming up next. I want you to remember one number, just one, 11. This date is going to be really important for the next phase of this monsoon. And here's why that date is so important. All the rain we're talking about right now, that's coming from westerly winds. But starting around November 11th, the whole pattern is expected to do a flip. The classic northeast monsoon is likely going to take charge, bringing in those easterly winds and a much more sustained period of rain. This shift is really the start of the main event, so it's a huge date to keep an eye on. You know how quickly weather can change, right? So for the absolute latest, most up-to-the-minute information, including those real-time nowcast alerts, you've got to follow along on these social media channels. They're really your best bet for live updates as this whole system moves and changes. With rain in the forecast for so many of you, we'd love to hear what's actually happening on the ground. What are you seeing in your area? Let us know in the comments. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you for the next update.